I ain't know shit put 445. I was like, shit, I got a spark up, dude.
I put 445 just because it was 430.
Yeah.
So, because I had it set.
I ain't know shit put 445. I was like, shit, I got a spark up, dude.
I put 445 just because it was 430.
Yeah.
So, because I had it set. No.
I ain't know shit put 445. I was like, shit, I got a spark up, dude.
I put 445 just because it was 430.
Yeah.
I was tripping for a minute. We got the damn stream on the damn computer on. That's why. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Well, I tell you what, this technology shit crazy. This technology shit is crazy, man. Hop on in on the live. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Hop on in, you dig?
We on time today.
Yeah, we on time, kinda.
We said 445, nigga. It's 444.
If y'all seen the stream, it said 430, but you know,
Shit.
we really meant 445.
We was trying to give y'all some time to get in here.
Facts. Feel me? Facts. Man, we're gonna have a nice little smooth pod today. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what? I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It's like kind of like a lot of negative shit to talk about. You know what I mean? I don't like them. We gonna vibe. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, damn, man. I wish it was like a lot more positive shit going on. But we gonna get there. It's a couple positive shit that went on. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
But you know we gonna deal with the bullshit. You know that coming. You know that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So, welcome to that Facts and Cap motherfucking podcast. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? Facts and Cap podcast, you know what I'm saying? And then there were two.
Again.
Back to back. No, that boy Leroy, man, you know what I'm saying? We gonna see.
Man, everybody got shit to do, man. You know?
We got people on vacation, man. Well, we don't never know where the fuck Chris at.
Yeah, he good. I talked to him.
Fuck that nigga Chris, man. We'll never know where he at, though.
But he ain't got no real job or no side job. That nigga just don't work.
I be running that nigga in Walmart, shit like that. Feel me?
Crazy out here.
I seen that nigga nephew. That nigga nephew taller than him. Well, I guess it ain't really that hard to get somebody taller than you.
Right.
It's just funny. I seen that nigga nephew, and I'm like, damn. We used to be kicking that nigga out the senior year. We used to kick that nigga out of the damn out of the room. He was like a little toddler. We kicked that nigga out the room. Like, hey, the big boys here. Gots to go. We're gonna get a couple more. We're gonna talk about this motherfucking submarine. That's what I've been waiting to talk about.
Biggest scam in the history. This motherfucker.
I've been waiting to talk about this motherfucking. Dad, did we ever talk about the aliens in Nevada? Did we talk about that shit?
Nah, we could leave that shit where it's at, though.
You scared to talk about it, man?
We got enough bullshit to talk about.
Man, we need to talk about that shit, man.
I think we need.
They talking about the people. They talking about the people disappeared now. They talking about they can't find it. They said people been watching the house for days. Ain't been no movement in there, nothing. Said them folks went dark 030, nigga.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's just a scam. We can just start there, man.
You think the aliens came and got their ass?
No, I think this nigga's had billions of dollars. Said I need the perfect way to kill myself off. The nigga running from the IRS. He owes somebody some money. Look, check them accounts.
So you don't think the alien? Do you believe in aliens?
No.
So do you not believe that there's life outside of Earth? Like, you think we're the only living thing?
No. I think.
Well, then that would make, if you think that there's life outside of, like, in the whole universe, in the galaxy, that would make them aliens to us. That's what we classify as aliens.
Man, look. Nah, I don't think so. Here come your UPS. You got a lady. You got that man fired.
And I ain't did nothing.
Thank you.
I don't even know. So I'm confused. Like, explain to me what you believe in. I'm confused.
Hey man, all I'm gonna say is a heaven, there's a hell, and there's earth. Anything else, I need proof. Until I see it with my own 2 eyes.
I guess.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm the type of nigga, you gonna have to show me. I ain't never seen the shit.
Man, I think motherfuckers is just, I think it's a little shit. Hold on, my mic came out. Hold on.
Pause.
My mic slipped out.
Double pause.
My mic slipped out.
That's what she said.
Okay. Testing. Good. I think we good. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I just think that it's arrogant of us to think that we're the only living organisms, like the only living people in this universe. We haven't been outside. We ain't been past the moon. We don't know what other galaxies is out there. We don't know what else is out there for us to think. We don't know, like, we discover technology. You think other organisms, other places, other lands, other galaxies, wherever we gonna call it, you think they don't have technology as well? You think they don't maybe have better technology than us?
That's arrogance?
Yeah, because we think we're the only living thing.
Has it been proven?
It doesn't necessarily have to be proven, because it's just we know that we're living, so why wouldn't we think that something else is living? We think we're the only things out here. Like, what? Like, to me, for me, it's like, why do we need proof? We are the proof, nigga. We are the living proof that obviously there are habitats that other humans, or whatever we're gonna call them, aliens, that there's other ways of life. Like, there's ways that you can live, you can exist. So why wouldn't we think that there's a place 30,000 galaxies away? You know what I mean? Like, we haven't explored everything, and it's not possible for us to explore everything. Hence this submarine. You feel me?
Man, y'all ain't here yet, bro. Let's go on get to it, man.
We about to get into it, man. Give me a sec. We about to get into it. Y'all know what's going on, man. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm in la ciencia. I know you're trying to move forward. I'm trying to hop off a Porsche. Just to know how he said he did what the who? All that nigga talk about it, yeah. Heard it, seen it, probably wasn't true. All that nigga talk about it, yeah. He said, we said wasn't going. Got these people acting like they knowing. Facts and cats, we going back to back, and nigga all be capping before you got the facts. I mean, he said he did what the who? All that nigga talk about it, yeah. Heard it, seen it, probably wasn't true. All that nigga talk about it, yeah. He said, we said wasn't going. Got these people acting like they knowing. Facts and cats, we going back to back, and nigga all be capping before you got the facts. I mean, I'm in the soil, come get your nigga, man, come get your boy. He like to jump to conclusion, he jumped to illusion, you still got a goofy little boy.
Just LaFleur, we gotta be in the building, let's go.
This is facts and cap, just the niggas with a plan, tryna make them understand. Music, sports, life, and news, like a anchor man. Different views, so don't take it personal if you can. It's only an opinion, a perspective of some man. Coming live from the south, cause I just and Brandon in the house, so get ready for the real. It was never for the cloud. This is facts and cap, so you know what we about, ayy. Facts and cap, so you know what we about, ayy. So you know what we about. This is facts and cap, so you know what we about, yeah. So you know what we about.
Let's go.
Stay clean as a whistle, you say you official, we know that you not. Hop on the mic and discuss every issue, might take a few shots.
Tia, look, do you believe in aliens?
Don't overreact.
Whoever in here, tell us if you believe in aliens.
Tell me is it facts, or maybe it's cap, we never gon' stop.
Hey. Yeah, Facts and Cap Podcast, episode 136. We back.
Episode motherfucking 136. You're
Man, listen, man. Nah says we on time. We on time. We just had, we had a little alien discussion. You missed it. We was talking about aliens.
she at the bar waiting on us, man.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
a
bar.
shot.
At
Get a
the
shot
bar.
on
What's
me,
happening?
says.
So look, man, it's been a lot going on. First of all, I want to say rest in peace to the 5 people who lost their lives in the submarine.
Nigga, they ain't dead.
They're definitely dead.
Machiavelli.
Bro,
Bruh,
somebody sent me a
they're
picture,
not
bro.
there.
No, listen. Somebody sent me a picture, bro. It's body parts scattered across the ocean floor, bro. It's blood everywhere.
Nigga, it was the Titanic there. I'm sure it's pretty much a lot of goddamn body parts down
Nigga,
there.
those are called decayed. They would decay, nigga. Those decayed. What do you mean, nigga? That happened fucking 100 years ago.
And I'm sure.
That would be no. Those.
I'm
would
sure
be
the
decayed.
Titanic ain't the only thing that...
Brandon clearly didn't do well in science, y'all. This
I
nigga
did,
talking
but I'm
about, of
sure-
course, his body parts.
I'm sure that's not the only person that's
Fresh body parts are down there. Oh, I'll show you when we get off the podcast. Fresh body parts are down there. It's blood on the reefs and shit like that. Like, them niggas is dead as a doorknob. It's 12. They went 12,000 feet below. In a fucking brass fucking...
Bro, you...
in a brass submarine, my nigga.
They got you too. They got you believing this shit.
Nigga don't believe in
Bruh.
aliens, but he don't believe the science.
I believe the science. I believe all of this is how it's supposed to have happened. But if I got $1 billion and I'm trying to get away from something, this is the perfect escape, nigga. You paid your way to get out of this. Check them niggas' bank account. See how much money's been moved. Them niggas
Nigga, you saying that like
he's
you,
running
like you're
from
saying
something.
You're saying it as if you have seen their bank accounts.
I'm saying somebody needs to check that. I think this right here was these niggas was running from shit.
I mean, I can
he took his child to him.
I'm still saying R.I.P. to them just respectfully, but I do think that, like, what was y'all thinking? You know, like I ain't not holding them accountable. Like, this is we about to get into it.
I'm gonna say shouts out to them because this was a brilliant plan. I think this shit was the nigga fake their own death. They Tupac this situation, man.
Tupac is dead too, nigga.
Okay.
You just I don't get it. How do we just have this conversation about aliens? But you don't believe in aliens. But you are believing these conspiracy theories that just don't make a lick of sense.
All right, the Tupac one, it's a stretch. But this one here, these billionaires getting in a brass tube, no, them niggas is gone. Them niggas is gone in a different country,
Bro.
changed identity. No, I really think they gone.
So why would the 19 what pleasure does the 19-year-old that died?
That nigga wanted his son with him.
Dog.
Bro,
Them
so
niggas
if you
is
went,
dead, bro. They did, so they broke it down. The submarine, the whatever. Basically, they said that shit was supposed to be made out of steel. And they made it out of like titanium or some shit. Basically, some shit they can't handle 12,000 pounds of pressure. Now, they saying like, yeah, you can go down there, but over time, it's going to implode. And that's exactly what happened. Dude cut corners. He bragged about cutting corners and shit. They said that, like, I guess the bases, like, you know, like the Navy and whoever's around there, like, you could hear the explosion. They said you could hear, the implosion, basically. I literally seen just pictures of, like, literally, like, blood and the crash site, the wreckage. They were bolted in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way for you to get out of there. Like, they would have had to make it all the way to where you need to make it, and somebody would have to literally, like, open it up for them. They can't. There was no way for them to get out. They said them niggas was really dead on Monday, low key. Like, when they lost contact, that's when they died. Basically, they went to go see the Titanic. Titanic's. They said that's like it's what 2 miles underwater. That's 10,000 pounds of pressure on that submarine. And it was their time, I guess. You know what I mean? But so you feel like it's not, or it's
I think it's very possible that they are still alive somewhere in a foreign country, changed identity, don't look nothing like there's ways.
What do you
around.
mean they don't look nothing alike?
I mean, they probably did some shit, got some. They done changed some shit up in a different country. Like I said, they done changed identity, whatever. Now, all the signs to this shit, yeah, this shit can really happen. If they was telling me this shit was something that a normal person went and did,
they said the Navy don't even be going that far down.
that's what makes me think even more of a reason that this shit is just some bullshit for them to escape some shit, man. Something bigger.
I just think them niggas was cocky.
And this was the first.
Did you see the interview where the dude was explaining, like, the owner, the dude who died, that was like, he was saying, like, he basically said, like, some people are saying that it's not possible, but I believe it's possible, and that's what I did. And that's what, and he was just talking.
Was that the first time they've done it?
No, this was like since 2018. But like, according to, like, you know, the specialist, he was saying, like, they keep going there time after time.
It's loosening shit up.
Yeah, like, it's basically like, you know, over time it's going to implode. And once, you know, like, once it's like one small chink, that pressure is going to burst. So basically, the people died. Let me say this. Dumb as hell. $250,000 to go do that. Like, they said that the shit was like, the inside was the size of a minivan. And the crazy part that tripped me out is, like, it's no windows and nothing. It's just a fucking touch screen. And what the fuck is so interesting about seeing the Titanic, bro? Why the fuck do we need?
I mean, that's just something a nigga can say. Ain't nobody did this
that's
shit
that.
before.
That's that white people shit.
I would never do that shit.
That's that. Listen, that's that European shit. That's that pilgrim shit now. Cause why the fuck do y'all feel the need to get in a minivan and go 12,000 feet underwater to go see the Titanic when you could just see that? You could just Google that shit. You ain't even, like, you know what I'm saying? I thought that what happened was they got a little too close and, like, got caught under the motherfucker or something. Maybe some shit like that. I ain't know that I don't know. I don't understand it.
I think my reasoning sounds more logical than them really just getting in the thing for $250,000
I think
and
that
kicking the bucket.
You can't say what sound logical to billionaires. You know, billionaires.
No. I'm just saying, for us hearing the story, I can see them, if they actually did what I think they did. That was like, damn, that's a good ass plan. That was some smart motherfuckers. Cause them just hopping in a submarine to go see a goddamn ship at the bottom of the ocean that's been gone for years. That's some dumb ass shit.
It's dumb, but it's believable. But have you ever seen?
So you think what I'm saying is not believable?
Not really. I don't think so.
You don't think people will go to certain lengths if they're trying to get away from something?
I don't think that they trying to get away that bad to do that. No, I don't think so. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think that that's what they trying to do. What I think is a lot of billionaires are adrenaline junkies. That's why you see, like, Elon Musk and niggas talking about they building rockets to go out of outer space. They're doing, bro, these niggas is bored, bro. They imagine having access to do whatever you want. So then your fucking imagination and your thoughts and the shit you want to do, you want to test the limits. You want shit to go further and further and further. These niggas did shortcuts on the submarine. Dude said that he's a rebel. He ain't going by any regulations. They've been hitting him up saying, y'all need to get certified. You are somebody who's not a professional, but you're cocky. You're a billionaire. And you're like, fuck it. I'm building my own submarine and I'm going down there whenever I want. Like, people are adrenaline junkies. They selling it $250K. The sad part about a 19-year-old boy, his fucking dad told him, they said that the 19-year-old boy was terrified going down there.
So he was forced to go? And
his dad was like, I want you to go because it's Father's Day. Like, Father's Day or whatever, like, because of Father's Day, whenever I guess he bought him the ticket. And gradually, you know, the boy became more comfortable with going. And he went down there. But, yeah, I just think that, in all honesty, I just think that people are just adrenaline junkies. Like, billionaires, they're adrenaline junkies. and this was just another form of adrenaline that they wanted to do. And yes, to the naked normal eye, especially to a fucking black person, we ain't finna do that shit. To the point where like you feeling like it don't even make no sense to do it. I get it, but I think that people, that's just a form of adrenaline for them because they billionaires and they just trying to figure it out.
Then you say everybody at their home and stuff, they can't find nobody.
No, nigga, that was for the aliens.
I
was talking about that with the aliens. Yeah, the aliens, they were saying like you can't find the alien. Like the people there, they left, but that's because they've been being harassed. People been driving by. Everybody, the news keep contacting them. One of the dudes said like he has real bad anxiety attacks and and depression, and this shit just been really like fucking him up. So he ready to get the fuck on. Like,
so we keep it brief. What's the story with the aliens?
So the aliens in Las Vegas, right? Now, I'm not really a alien junkie, but I have done like little research and shit on aliens. You know, the Area 51 that's in like Nevada. Is rumors that for years that the aliens live in the mountains in like Vegas or in Nevada somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So allegedly now, it started because a cop was doing a traffic stop and his body cam caught like a green thing falling out the sky, right?
Yeah.
And people's ring cameras also picked up the explosion that was next to the house. It was not an explosion, but a wreck, like just a loud noise, like boom. Now the people who live in the house, they get out the house, they go open up the gate. There's video of that. They got their guns and shit. And allegedly they're saying that they seen aliens, and they said like it was like a camouflage like barrier type shit. Like they were blurred, but you could see them. You get what I'm saying? They said they was like 10 feet tall. People have been like studying the video, and even like when they're going through the gate, they didn't really go in because they was basically scared. You know what I'm saying? If you look to the right, you can see allegedly like an alien kind of like squatting down and peeking through the fence. Like hiding. I ain't gonna lie, this shit did look legit. You can see like clearly something's moving right there. Clearly it's like a hand and an eye. Like you can see that motherfucker. Now I don't know about, they saying that they was on the roof and minutes later the motherfuckers left. They got the fuck on. They left the imprint on the floor, like on the cause it was like a gravel, like not gravel but like dirt. It was a dirt yard. You know, you're in the desert.
Yeah.
You could see the actual imprint, whatever it may be, and that's that basically. They said one of the aliens was also like hiding in the, like they had like a like some type of machinery, like not a forklift but like a crane or some shit like that. It was hiding in there, like it was a whole bunch of shit going on basically. Now the people allegedly, they just been getting harassed by the media. Then like they saying like agents been showing up to their house, but then like the agents are saying we never was there. It's like they try to cover some shit up. So I think them people said we getting the hell on. So them folks kept it moving basically. So that's the story about that.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me know down below in the comments. Do y'all believe in aliens? Do y'all believe in extraterrestrial life?
I wish Kazadi was here for this one.
Man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I think it exists, but we'll see. Now, Young Thug dropped today.
Thugger.
Now, before that happened, 2 different audio conversations have leaked. It sounded like a voicemail or something, or a note recording that he probably sent to somebody to send to Dirk and send to Lil Baby. But basically he says to Dirk, hey, Dirk, I'm dropping the album the same week as the same day as that fuck nigga. If you know, you put 2 and 2 together, we all know who he talking about. He talking about Gunna. He's saying I'm dropping the album the same day as that fuck nigga. If you got anything you want to say to him, respond, diss him, whatever, say it on my album. I'm gonna send you a verse. I want you and Baby on the same song. Then he also did a one to Baby where he said, "Yo, Wham, you know, Baby, Wham, 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 bitch on the Baby." So I guess that's his nickname. They like, "Hey, Wham, I want you on the album. If you got anything you want to say, put it on the song." Basically, saying like, don't just put out a response. Say it to me. Say it on my shit.
Yeah.
He dropped the album. It's called Business is Business. Everybody in the industry on that motherfucking album. Who he had? 21. He had 21 on there twice. Drake on there twice.
Future.
Travis on there twice. Future on there. Lil Uzi. And much more. Many more. Everybody and their mama was on this album. First off, what do you think about the album? We had a brief conversation about it. Well, before we even talk about the album, what do you think about the whole him saying that to Baby and Dirk? What do you think about that? You fucking with it? You fuck with it? What is it?
I mean, we kind of got our answers. Well, my answer when I said I just want to hear what Thug had to say. Clearly, Thug is not fucking with it. He snitched. He's a rat. Now my answer has changed. Gunna's a snitch.
Why did you need?
I mean, because
opinion to make your
not an opinion. I felt like that there may have been a plan. Like they had spoke. That's what I said from the beginning. I felt like some type of way they were communicated through the Thugs. Like, yo, just say this. It is what it is, or something along those lines. I feel like that was a conversation I had. That
y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you ain't here and you ain't subscribed, let's get it.
I thought that's what it was, but clearly it wasn't. Like I said, I was waiting on to hear what Thug had to say. I don't think Thug wrong for it. I mean, shit, you in jail. You can only make but so much music or have so much music out there. Keep the buzz going. Get the people something to listen to. Respond on here for his album. I mean, when you in album mode, you get your top people to goddamn hop on your shit to try to bring as much clout around it. That's about the best word I can come up with. I don't think there was nothing wrong with it.
Okay, what you think about also it was a leaked video of Lil Baby. We can add on to that. Lil Baby was doing a feature, and I guess he pulled up to the hood to do the feature with one of his little homies. And on the song he said like niggas taking pleas or niggas snitching on the slime, that ain't right. What do you think about that?
He must got a Thug's call after he had already put out that verse, because he probably could have saved that for that. But I think that was his brief response. I don't think that's the only thing we gonna hear. That's probably just the first thing he said back. I think Baby gonna come back with some shit harder than that. But I don't think that was wrong with it. I think shit, he's speaking on it. Nigga, basically Gunna called him out in the song. That was his first response. I think a real response is gonna come soon.
Thug promoted the album though. That's what said. Yeah. How I feel about it is this. I think we are watching in real time how wishy-washy the industry is. That's what I got from this. I do think, like I said, I done stood on this the whole time. I do think what Gunna did is like gray area snitching, like soft snitching. Like I do think that he snitched just from at the worst, I think that he basically indirectly snitched. You know what I mean? But I also never really think that what he did was wrong, because I always felt like Young Thug as a leader and a business owner, a label owner, should have never put Gunna in that position, right? The nigga sat down for 8 months and you expect this nigga to hold it down for whatever, take years off of his life and his career when he to go to jail for shit that y'all was doing before Gunna. Like I always felt like even if Gunna never got arrested, Young Thug was still gonna catch this Rico. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the Rico was happening with or without Gunna. Now, I think this industry is fake as fuck because nobody's fucking with Gunna. Thug is calling this nigga a fuck nigga and all this. Nigga, your sister took a plea. Your brother took a plea. DK, it's a nigga named DK. He was the first one to take a plea. YFN, the whole time they was telling y'all before the Rico even happened, you got a whole bunch of snitches in your camp. Yeah, Gotti was snitching on Duke. You got fucking YSL Woody. He been a snitch for 10 years, and y'all still was fucking with him. Baby, P is a snitch. You ain't addressed that. That's your nigga. That nigga signed you, so you fucking with him. But this nigga Gunna taught you how to rap, how to count bars, how to record, gave you tips. You mad at him? They saying that there's a nigga in your camp that you best friends with. All this nigga did was change his nickname when he got out of the county. Allegedly he snitched, but he just changed his nickname. You hanging with niggas who they niggas killed your partner. I ain't gonna get too federal with that. So I think that everybody is out here picking and choosing. And I think Gunna is just saying, look, if y'all are gonna call me a rat, call everybody a rat then. Y'all niggas is picking and choosing. It's kind of almost to me like Young Thug is clout chasing. He's using Gunna for promotion. Because, all right, the consensus is Gunna a rat. Well, you know what? Fuck, he might really be mad at Gunna. I don't know. But it's like, Young Thug, this is all your fault. You know that, right? Like, you put everybody in position to catch this Rico. You manipulated everybody. You had niggas doing shit for you, doing this, that, and the third. So, to me, it's like, I don't really respect it. Now, as far as the album, I'm never going to discredit Young Thug. I think Young Thug is talented as fuck. But I think this album wasn't it. That's just my personal opinion.
You said this shit was god awful. You still think that?
I still think it's god awful. It's like 3 songs on there that I really fuck with. Just because, you want to know why?
Your expectation was very high.
No, not really.
It sounded like it.
No. I hold him to the regular standard. Like, I think that Young Thug, it sounds to me like Young Thug, you probably had the album 70% done, and you just filled the rest in with features. But even on there, it just sounded like a whole bunch of noise on a lot of the songs. Like, he not really talking about nothing. And I know Young Thug, we don't look at him as like lyrical miracle, but like, usually some of the songs make sense. Like, this shit like kind of just all over the place to me, like when I hear it. And for someone to have so many features from the industry, I barely liked any of the fucking features. Like, I liked the second song with 21, and I liked the second song with Drake. The song with Uzi, I liked the beat, but like, I didn't really feel like Young Thug did any justice. That's just my personal opinion. And I'm not saying it on some shit like, oh, I'm taking sides with this and that. I understand that I understand that you in jail, so I don't expect it to just be your best work. But this album was really, he was promoting it like it was done before he went to jail. So that's why it's like, I feel like I should hold this to regular standards instead of like a nigga that's in jail just putting shit together. Because the nigga basically was already, he just had it under a different name. It wasn't Business is Business. It was something else.
You think he didn't just hold some of them other tracks? Because that's what
what they said, from what I read, is that this is the album that he was going to drop. That's what I would have said, I don't know if this is it. It's a couple decent songs on there, but I'm not really looking for decent. Like, I want to hear good music. It just sounded childish. And my whole thing is, he can't get mad if you comparing, because I've seen people saying like, just listen to it instead of pitting it against Gunna. But that's exactly what he was doing. Trying to pit it against Gunna.
But if niggas didn't leak these calls, we would have no idea that's what he was trying to do.
And that's the fucking problem. You mad at Gunna, but these niggas, that's how I know your niggas, your friends is federal. They're recording your fucking phone calls, nigga. You mad at Gunna, but like you got bigger problems. Like Gunna, don't get me wrong, what Gunna did is technically snitching. But what he did, and especially if it's an Alfred plea the way that they saying it is, it's not really gonna affect Thug the way that everybody else's deals is gonna affect them. So I think it's just selective. That's all I'm saying. It's selective politicking. That's all. And I don't like that shit.
And see, I think you was naming all of Thug's family and niggas in the street. Everybody don't know them niggas. Everybody know Gunna. So of course he's gonna come at him harder than he is anybody else on wax. We don't know what else he's saying or doing on them calls, but on wax, yeah, Gunna's the main person you
But that don't sound like, let me ask you this. This don't sound like some high school shit, bro. Like a nigga is calling,
definitely, yeah.
Like a nigga calling you saying, "Hey, this the nigga on my album. This the nigga. Let's team up against this nigga." Like what, nigga? If you got a beef, nigga, that's your beef. Why are you calling other niggas to? That's some drama shit. This some high school shit.
Because he know the people that he calling. It ain't like he calling random niggas and trying to force them to beef with the nigga. Them niggas has publicly said that nigga a rat. They ain't fucking with him. So it's not like he...
Yeah, but that's the thing.
He's not like, forcing them niggas to say some shit they ain't already said.
That's the thing, though. Dirt, I thought that it was weird the way that he spoke on Gunna, too. Like, it's like, I mean, I get it, but this really ain't got nothing to do with you. That's just my personal opinion. Now, I get it. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm not gonna say that you can't say whatever you want to say. But I'm just saying, in my eyes, I'm watching the whole industry jump on this man's album. And I'm just watching the way that niggas is politicking and playing sides. And to me, it's just real high schoolish. Like, you know what, we gonna stay over here with Thug. We ain't gonna fuck with this nigga, blah, blah, blah. I get it. Everybody got them principles. All right.
It's the principles, but
y'all make sure
they fuck with Thug. So the reason why they going so hard at Gunna is because they cool with Gunna through Thug. That's the reason why. They selective politicking because when it comes to your own whole boys, you might give them a pass. Like how they talking about Baby with P. You giving them a pass. I'm not saying.
Why would you give them niggas a pass? That's even worse. If you only cool with Gunna because of Thug, like he really ain't your homeboy like that. Then, but you're hard on him, and then your homeboys are real rats, and you still staying homeboys with your homeboy. What is worse?
I mean, the homeboys ain't right on them, so that means shit.
Yeah, that's
they
weird.
Look past.
That's weird. See, that's what I'm talking about. You ain't right on me.
But I'm saying they gonna get a homeboy a little bit more leeway than a nigga.
I'm not giving my homeboy no leeway if that nigga's a rat. And
I know, nigga. I've seen you do it,
and that's what I believe in. If you my homeboy for real, and you a rat, and this is that's against my principle. But this nigga that I'm only cool with through another nigga, that ain't my business. You're a rat. I'm not fucking with you because you too close to me, especially if you know where the body's at. You know the dirt I do. That don't make sense. Do that make sense to you?
Your logic makes sense, but I'm just saying this. I'm telling you, they thinking. A nigga gonna give they niggas that they closest to a bigger pass than they gonna give a nigga that they only cool with through another nigga.
Says you saying this is not Gunna issue as far as like the RICO? You saying like I'm trying to get what you saying. What do you mean by saying it's not Gunna issue? They got old leaks on there. Nah, album obviously wasn't done. Yeah, like the album just kind of was.
I mean, they just put some shit together to put it out.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying, and I can tell. That's all I'm trying to say. Like I can tell that this is just some shit we put together. That's my issue. I can tell when the album's rushed. Young Thug puts out way better music. I understand he in jail, but at the same time he was saying that the album's already done. Like, put your best foot forward, nigga. I would never just drop just drop some medium shit.
You think it's gonna outsell Gunna?
It should. With all the industry support he got on the album, everybody reposted that Q code.
Shit, Gunna reposted.
Yeah, that's another thing I ain't like about Gunna too. Like, bruh, like you just learned a valuable lesson. I know you probably kind of embarrassed because on the whole album you saying like free Jeff, and it's like you want to be accepted. By
Gunna may feel like everything the Thug said on the album wasn't about him.
What? Say again?
Gunna might feel like he don't feel like Thug was talking about him.
No. I mean, obviously he wasn't. The album wasn't there. There's like he didn't record nothing after. He
So
was in
these
jail.
recordings.
I'm saying I'm not. No, what I was saying.
No. I'm saying it that Gunna may feel like me and that nigga. You know, he know what it is. We good. He may feel that way.
I mean, if you heard, the
I
way
think he
just
may
addressed
feel that
Dirk,
way.
is, listen, Gunna, if Earth the Gunna, if you feel like you are still cool with this nigga Young Thug, just know he don't like you. Stop looking for acceptance. You was all over the album saying "Free Jeff, I love you, bro, I miss you." It's over with. The friendship is over with. I don't even know why you want to be a part of YSL. If you look at your album sales and look at the love that you receive, clearly the fans are the most important thing because they fuck with you. Even through the times where people is calling you a rat, bruh. Please stop trying to get acceptance. You almost 30. Stop trying to get acceptance like this is high school. The whole industry has teamed up against you. They don't fuck with you. Just stay focused on making your money, your music, and your fans. That's what you need to be focused
So
on.
he should go do an album with Tekashi.
That's it. Fuck no. He don't have to make music with Tekashi. This
I'm
Tekashi
fucking
sucks.
with you. I'm fucking with you.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the only problem I got with with Gunna. Like, stop looking for acceptance from these niggas and they don't fuck with you. They just show their true colors. And all these niggas is walking contradictions, right? All these niggas, they friends and snitches. YSL, they said YSL been rats before this whole Lucci shit. Even the whole YSL tried to tell them niggas, hey, you know that nigga's a rat, right? Woody, that nigga's a rat. He been testifying for 10 years. That nigga's a paid informant. That nigga was in the interview he was like, man, Jeff just dumb. Like, I hate being around him. Like, imagine you got friends around you like that, but you mad at Gunna. You mad at Gunna, and your friend is telling the police like you dumb as fuck. I tried to warn him that he's going to the feds. Like, look how they talking about this nigga, and this nigga mad at Gunna. That's what I'm saying. I can't believe it. How are you this mad at this nigga? Or is it because you know what? This is gonna keep me in the algorithm. You trying to jump in the album the same day as that nigga, and the label said no.
Maybe he just looked at Gunna in a different light.
Hold on. Anybody in way or close got hemmed up. The friendship over, but he's gonna be the winner. The Rico was for Thug. Yeah, exactly. I agree. The Rico was definitely for Thug. Thug, you was going to jail either way, nigga. That shit ain't really like. I get that Gunna probably shouldn't have did that, but like
Gunna probably would have beat his case. He just had to sit there till his trial.
I don't even think he would. At worst, he just would have pled out to the gang charges and did a couple years. But why the fuck does this nigga got to do a couple years when he was just making music?
Man, I don't know if Gunna hands is as clean as y'all trying to make it seem. But
what, bro? They didn't. The charge. It don't matter. The charges would say that he was actually pretty clean. The charges are saying that.
So that's even more of a reason him just to ride it out.
Nigga,
from a street logic, if you rap, I'm saying if you going by the code,
bro. I know that this nigga. I get it. Like this is the rap game, bro. We gotta know niggas is probably not who they say they are. Gunna raps about designer drugs, designer purses, and just dripping. That's what and every once in a while he'll say he's a Crip. I know damn well that this nigga Young Thug did not think that this nigga was about to stand on business. What millionaire? What millionaire is about to stay in jail and sacrifice
Bobby Smurda?
Their friendship. Bobby Smurda was never on the level of Gunna when he went to jail. That nigga had 1.5 hits.
You said millionaire. He probably had a couple.
That
of
nigga was not a millionaire, bro. Bobby Smurda was not a millionaire.
He had about 1.5.
Fuck no. That nigga probably had like 30K in his pocket, bro.
Maybe industry, but
the friendship over with, but he's gonna be the winner. Exactly. That's my point. That's the friendship is over with. Fuck them niggas. Gunna, go enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's the conclusion to that for me. Like, go enjoy your life. Lil Baby, that's who I really don't fuck with. That's who I really ain't fucking with. I ain't fucking with Lil Baby, bro. I'm still listening to his music and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit. But I really ain't fucking with Lil Baby because it's just like, nigga, you got way too much dirt over with what you got going on for you to even be mad at Gunna, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
Baby really never fucked with Gunna in the first place. He just did it for Thug.
Man, that nigga was helping you right, nigga.
Shit, just cause a nigga help you don't mean you really fuck with him.
Well, then that really make you a fuck nigga. That's how I feel about it. Quavo and Offset back cool though. You know what I'm saying? RP to Takeoff. It was Takeoff birthday. His birthday was on Father's Day. They met up. You know, had a visual. Released the balloons. Shut up. Visual shit. Mind your business.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah, so yeah. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I think that.
I mean, I knew.
I think that
we all said it.
Yeah.
It's just gonna take some time.
Take a little time. That's all.
But I mean, shit, it's good to see. It's one step in the right direction. I ain't gonna be no fool with it. They buddy right now. But
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that they about to just drop an album together. Or the
Right.
Migos is back.
They go one step at a time. Niggas gotta let shit, let the fire burn all the way down. The motherfucker,
Yeah, because it might have been some shit probably going on behind the scenes as well.
Hey, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Cause you notice in them pictures, fuck them two. Everybody else just seemed more happy so they could be cool with they niggas. Cause niggas had to pick sides. The homies had to pick sides. Didn't everybody just look a little bit more happier that they had to really force to pick a side? I see niggas reposting both sides now where they were only posting one or the other. Or maybe that's too personal for the podcast.
This why I say, bro, like I can't be. I'm the type of nigga, bro. I can't be in no rapper entourage, bro. I can't be.
No,
No, I get what you're saying. I get exactly what
niggas
you're saying.
look
I know
so
what's
much
going on.
happy. Like niggas just look
I know.
happy.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. Like I can't never be a part of no shit like that. Only because niggas ain't finna dictate how I move. I guess I've probably been kicked out of the entourage because I ain't finna not be cool with other niggas or my day one niggas because I'm closer to this rapper or this person. And I get it, it's all out of loyalty in their eyes. I'm not knocking it, but see, I'm saying like I'm just a different man. So I probably would have been kicked out of. But yeah, I am happy for them. You know what I'm saying? If niggas felt like they had to do what they had to do.
But I ain't saying it's everybody, but you could tell certain people is around.
We gonna have this conversation. We already know what's going on. So that's all I'm saying. Like I get it. I 100% get it, man.
I'm glad to see you, man.
Yeah, I'm happy for them, man. Whatever might have been going on behind the scenes, obviously.
But does this right here? Okay, they both got albums clearly coming.
Well, I don't know about Offset. He got to get them label situation.
But it's coming.
fixed.
He working on something.
I mean, he probably got something ready already. He been trying to drop the album. Remember last year?
All right, so look at it like this: if they took shots at each other, did he take them songs off the album? If
y'all cool. Yeah.
Or now, are you playing a waiting game and see if you're gonna or if you're gonna change up some verses? Are you go?
Quavo said he dropping what, July or June? He said he dropping in July. He got time to switch up some bars. It ain't like he got to turn an album now.
But does he? If they cool,
Yeah,
should he do it?
Off. Yeah. Why would you continue to diss somebody if y'all cool? He the one posted up the pictures.
But if he know that this shit was done, it was sent in.
Bro, no, that shit. Bro, do you know
So-
that shit can be fixed right now. He can go do that shit today. He got his album ain't coming out tomorrow, nigga.
What if that shit was fire? Like, hey, Justin, look, we was beefing, right? I call you, hey, bro, look.
I mean,
The album about to come out. I took a couple shots at you when we was mad at each other. Nothing too crazy, but I took a couple shots.
I mean,
but the shit was fire, bro. I'm gonna let you hear it first. I'm just gonna give you a heads up.
Nah.
This is how I felt then. And if I still dropped it, after giving you a heads up, you gonna be mad?
It's just messy. And that's not how the Migos move. The Migos don't move messy. Since when have you seen them moving like that?
I'm just speaking in general.
Internal beef, them niggas was always quiet. They moved like real street niggas, even when they wasn't cool. The first time I ever seen like some messy shit was on the song Messy. Like that's the first time I ever seen Quavo really.
But I still don't think that was going at set.
She fucked my dog behind my back.
I think she was talking more so about baby, but
No, come on, bro. See, you just a real naive nigga, bro. Come on, man. That's not his dog, bro. Baby is not his dog. His dog was all said the rumors was going around. Cut it out. You know that's some bullshit. Shut up.
Nah, bro. I think.
But niggas is nah.
could've been-
Don't diss me on the album because then I'm gonna have to listen to the media again, speculate. Like it's just gonna start shit all over with, bro. That's all it's gonna do. Like no, take that shit off. If we like, what matters most to you, bro? Like, come on, bro. Them niggas is tight, bro. Does clout mean that much to you?
Well,
How much clout do you need?
I ain't saying I'm
You the
doing
Migos.
this ain't for clout.
You a legendary group. That is clout.
Nigga, it's a fire ass bar I got, dog. This shit.
Niggas don't put fire ass bars all the time on albums. Niggas will cut a bar out. You know how many times niggas probably done said a diss on a song and then took that motherfucker off?
Shit, I was just asking, bro.
That shit happened all the time. You think when them niggas was beefing with Uzi and shit, you think niggas wasn't catching the stray? And they might have took them shits off? I'm sure the next time you see Quavo, ask that nigga, have you ever said a bar and it was a diss to somebody and you took that shit off a track? I guarantee you, he said, oh, that shit happen all the time. I guarantee it. 100%. That's how I look at it. So, I don't know, man. Shout out to them, though. Kodak Black, I want it, man.
Say I want it, man.
Yeah, Kodak Black's a wanted man. Failed to show up to another drug test. Now, I remember the last time, everybody, he put out a track saying, you know, I was shot. That's why they found the drugs. And he made up an excuse that the girl was too star-studded. And she may have switched up the drug test on accident. Got it confused with somebody else's. I'm just trying to figure out, do we think that he had an escape plan for this one? And do we believe him? Do we think that Kodak Black just is doing drugs and he know that he can't pass the test? What do you think about it?
Oh, this nigga has a plan. He'll show up a little late for it. He gonna have a good reason on why he didn't show up. Drug test ain't gonna be the reason why he about to go back to jail, man. Somebody better come up with a good plan in the camp. I don't think that's gonna be the end of it. But
Hold on. 1 second, little technical difficulty. Hold on. Give me a second, chat. All right, we back. Go ahead.
yeah, man, but I don't think that's gonna be enough to goddamn, get the nigga sent back to jail. But nigga, if you get out of this one, that next time gonna be it. I think that's it.
I think this time it. I don't think he's gonna necessarily do like an extensive amount of time, but you know how that probation shit is, man. He might be gone 30 days, 90 days, you know what I'm saying, 6 months.
But he didn't piss dirty. He just didn't show.
Yeah, but this
You're better off not showing than pissing dirty.
But it's the second time this happened. And the last time you had a hell of an excuse. So, do you think that they're going to be... This is all on the discretion of the judge, but, like, they're not going to keep playing with you and giving you privileges because a lot of people wouldn't have got away with that. So, I think when they do get him, that and him not showing up and him being on probation right now, like he's a wanted man, he still ain't showed up. Yeah. I think that nigga fucked up. Like, I think that he gonna do something. He ain't finna just get off scotch-free because they already admitted him into and they sent him to rehab. What's the next step? When you send nigga to rehab for 30 days, he get out and he do the same fucking thing. It's like the John Morant shit. Like, you do the same fucking thing. Now I gotta put belt to ass. You gotta get spanked, my boy.
Hopefully they find this nigga was in the hospital or something. He got a good ass excuse.
Nigga, if he was in the hospital, he should have made a contact to his probation officer. That's what they gonna say. They gonna be they about to. I don't think they gonna make a crazy example, but some example gonna be set.
That nigga said better call Trump.
Man, Trump can't say, bro. He indicted. He got his
No,
own.
he got his own cases. He ain't got time to worry about. He ain't got time to worry about you niggers.
Rondo.
A lot.
Rapper to catch a Rico.
Now,
I feel like that Rico weak too.
shit.
Not weak like as far as like the case. I just think that it was desperate. Like
For what I've been
really a Rico for real.
All right, so from talking to some Savannah niggas, probably back in February, right? Mm-hmm. They basically telling me Quando Rondo's on some wild shit out there in Savannah. Like how they said he was the leader of the Crips in Savannah. Mm-hmm. The nigga really was the leader of the Crips or trying
Manager.
to. No,
The way they said it. They say he's a
they
manager.
said manager, but from what they're telling me, like he's forcing other Crip sets to fold they set and become the 60s. Like he's down there, him and his crew is pressing other Crip sets, getting into it, shootouts. Like it's a lot of shit that's happening down there. That now that the Rico came out, after I heard that, it makes sense. So I think it's probably more to it. But it's been a lot of killings. There's been a lot of drug shit going on.
You know,
they're trying to
crazy.
control the market down there and make everybody 60s.
That very well could be what's going on, right? I don't doubt it. Obviously, I'm not from Savannah. I don't know what's going on over there. They politics. But, like, from the charges, there are no violent charges in this RICO. So, obviously, unless they're going to keep adding some more, but there are no violent crimes in this RICO. The only thing they got Quando is for making a drug deal over the phone and then driving to Macon to get some weed. That's it. That's his charges. So to me, I'm sitting here like, I was just confused on how we giving niggas Ricos for buying weed.
Because it's part of a game.
I get it, like you're saying, but my thing is, like, I guess maybe if he distributed to the gang or whatever, you know, that's what they got to prove. Usually, though, RICO is involved with, like, layers and layers and layers. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying that it's not eligible for a RICO. What I'm saying is, this is how I know that, obviously, if that's the best you can do for Quando Rondo and for a leader, a gang leader, usually a gang leader, they want to fry your ass. If the gang leader buying weed is the best you can do, it lets me know that either they didn't investigate long enough, or they really couldn't find nothing and they were saying like, hey man, this is the best we can get, let's run it.
Is it a state RICO or is it fair?
It's a state RICO. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a state RICO easier to beat.
Yeah.
And it's over a weed charge, bro. Like, it just sounded to me like they should have just kept investigating, if anything. They should have just kept the investigation running, unless they were running out of money, time, resources, or something. That's how I look at it. But you know, good luck to. I'll just say good luck to Quando. You know what I mean? Good luck to Quando. Obviously, they ain't giving him no buying, so he probably just gonna sit there. He probably gonna cop out, and they'll probably call him a snitch next. So
shit,
who's the next snitch in hip hop?
If we're calling, I guess Rondo. And then
you think Rondo the next snitch? Okay.
But if he snitch, this nigga better get going, cause the nigga already denounced the game.
You said he better get started already.
Cause if that nigga gets to snitching, that shit about to be horrible.
Man, hey, you can't be hiding now, Quando. I know you like to play that cat and mouse. I know niggas is that. Boy, you in that. I know you up in that.
Bro, but where he got less to go? Where else to go? Can't go to Savannah.
Yeah,
can't hide in Macon. Can't come to Atlanta.
They said that. That's what I heard. He had moved out of the state, but clearly
he probably came back home for some shit.
He said I might have moved to like fucking Jacksonville or some shit, right? You know, closer to Savannah. Shit, who knows, man? I don't know.
Better move to Baton Rouge out there with your boy, young boy.
You seen that video of Wine and W. Melly when he was 16? They talking about he a rat. Did you see that?
No, I ain't see it. I heard something and I didn't see the video.
1090 Jake did a video on that. Basically, to Wine and W. Melly, when he was 16 or 17, he shot into a crowd right after school with some ops. And then he even, you know, they was looking for the nigga. He ran some nearby apartments, and then there was, he tweeted about the shooting and put, like trying to be funny. And they had him in the interrogation room. And basically said, like, they asked him about it, and, you know, he started folding, like, the pressure. And they was like, was it self-defense? Like, they getting him. Was it self-defense? And he goes, yeah. Who was it? It was so-and-so. Turns out that nigga's a real person, right? They got the mug shot of that nigga, everything. He says it was this person. What kind of gun he had? A .38 revolver. How you know? How you so specific? How do you know? How close was he? About this close to me with a .38 revolver. Like, Not only did he say the nigga name, he gave the niggas the type of gun that the nigga had, demonstrated like what happened, and he ended up doing time, but you know he's a minor, so you know how that shit go. Again, selective politic. Is he a rat, or was he too young at the time? You know, 16. People say, oh, I seen people saying, oh, he's too young to be a rat. He was just doing self defense. Oh, he was trying to make a play. Oh, he was pimping the feds. He was. What do we think about this?
By definition, he a rat.
Okay.
I feel like age 16, he probably just got in the street life good. It's a rat.
I feel like if you're old enough to bring.
But I mean, my thing is, if you snitching on a nigga that you shot up a crowd, so I ain't really giving you no bail because you had part of it. Now, if the nigga just shot at you and you got shot, that's different. But nigga, you shot back, like you retaliated. At that point, y'all both did something wrong. So nigga, just hold it down for what you did. You ain't got to bring nobody else into it.
Yeah, because you didn't have to say that nigga name.
Right.
You
could just say
I didn't know him. I ain't nobody.
That's all you had to say. So at that point, like I said, it's snitching.
You know, and that's what made me even more scared. That's what I would have said. That's what made me even more scared. How to defend myself. I ain't nobody. You know what I said?
It happened so fast. Like I didn't even see who it was. I just saw the gun.
Like I just, whatever. But my whole thing is,
I don't think the age part of it really makes
age
a big.
Kind of matters. Like remember the Corvette nigga?
Yeah.
His situation was different. Like he was 12 years old and minding his business, and his best friend got shot and killed right in front of him, and his mom dragged him to the police station and said, "You gonna tell them what you seen."
Right, because it wasn't nothing that happened to him. Like,
yeah, you 12, 13, like you wasn't even like I get that. If Melly,
16,
if you're old enough, if you're to the point where you're bringing a gun to school because you got ops, then you know the rules.
Pretty much.
You know the rules. You old enough to bring you got to the point where you bringing heat to the school. Oh yeah, you know not to say nothing. You told. But everybody likes Melly. Melly shot 2 of his fucking friends, allegedly.
He ain't do it, but
Allegedly.
they ain't got enough
But
evidence.
niggas don't have a problem with him. That's why we talking about that selective politics and shit. But we gonna get out there. We gonna keep it moving, man. Cause we gonna wrap it up soon. Boosie update. Boosie finally got out. Let me tell you a problem though that I have with Boosie. Boosie penned a letter because I get what he's saying. Like he's saying like how he got granted. Okay, first his bond got denied. Then the second appearance in court, judge granted him $50K. He paid the $50K bail. Then they appealed it, or they filed a motion to keep him in there. The motion got denied. Then they filed another appeal. They're trying to get a new judge. Well, I guess the new judge or the old judge, whatever happened, blocked it, and they gave another bond. But in the midst of that, Boosie was saying how like he felt like he was looking the devil in his eye with one of the prosecutors, and the prosecutor said, "Wipe me down, and that ain't right. I need everybody to come. I need all my prayer warriors. I need everybody to come. What you call it for Boosie? Like protest for Boosie." All that type of shit, right? My issue with Boosie was like, Boosie, your ass. This is what I don't like. You getting did wrong and you crying and all this shit. When you was making a mockery of the police on the side of the road, performing Set It Off. Like imagine Draymond Green talking shit and then crying when niggas talk shit back. That's how I look at it.
But Boosie was
So
on. He's on the other side of the badge. And you supposed to act as a professional.
You don't get
as you, if you're a cop.
No. As a street nigga, you do not dictate how the cops do their job. You don't do that.
Nigga, that him saying "wipe me down" in the courtroom. That's him doing his job.
Yeah, nigga, you talk shit, they talk shit back. You talk shit. You got on Mav Hoffa shit, and you said, "Oh yeah, I beat these gun cases all the time." You think that these regular people ain't talking shit back? You think that as an officer, you're just going to quiet the prosecution? Really? I'm just gonna be quiet. Nah, you think the prosecution can't talk shit too?
I mean, you could do that in a professional way.
So why is a street nigga expecting a prosecution?
So why can't Ja Morant walk around flashing a gun?
What?
What's the difference?
What are you?
You're
talking
saying
about?
when you
What
in
are
a
you talking about?
nigga.
What are you talking about?
No, you
What
literally.
are you talking about?
You literally just said the prosecutor can act whatever way he want.
What are we talking about?
What I'm saying is, you're saying Ja Morant has to act like a civilian 24/7. He can't just be
I didn't say that.
You did.
I'm saying
You said
no. Ja Morant, if you want to play with your gun and do whatever you need to do, all that shit that makes you happy, that's fine. But you signed a contract to your job, to your professional company. You are expected to represent the company. This conduct detrimental to a team can get you fired. It can get you suspended. It can get your pay deducted. They did not.
So
do
a
anything.
prosecutor
Wait,
don't have any expectations.
Obviously, they don't have a problem with that at their job. That's
Clearly,
what
they
I'm
did.
saying. Boosie don't know the terms of their fucking contract.
Bruh, so you tell me
Boosie, all I'm saying is they don't know. The prosecution, we all know prosecution play dirty everywhere. They not even play dirty. That nigga said, "Wipe me down." I don't know what the guidelines are for a prosecution. I don't know what's in their contract or whatever they sign when they get hired. I can't tell you that. He's saying they're supposed to be professional, but what if their fucking boss don't give a fuck that they do that?
But it's selective politics.
It's not selective politics.
It is, man.
Boosie don't know what they meant. If you're general manager, right? Something like this, you be seeing them. You ever seen them videos of Popeyes where somebody complaining and they've been talking shit to the Popeyes employee, right? And they be like, "I'm gonna go get the manager," and then the manager come out and the manager be like, they hear the story and they be like, "So what?" And they be like, "Well, that's not supposed to be how it's done." No, that's what you expect. But if this nigga is running the show and this is how he want to run the show, then that's how he want to run the show. Ja Morant is a worker. Ja Morant is not a boss. And we have years upon years upon years of evidence that the NBA is not finna play with you when it comes to these guns. Especially you drunk online with a gun pointed at your head.
A lighter.
After you already got in trouble with it doing the same thing. Why are we even talking about this? Is not the same thing.
But a prosecutor does not have to act professional when they're doing their job.
You don't know what the company or what the government stipulates for that prosecutor.
So you don't see no problem with the prosecutor did?
I think that Boosie can be in his feelings, but at the same time, you sit there and you humiliate people. It's a cat. Have you ever seen criminals and prosecutions and fucking FBI agents, bro? They go back and forth. It's a cat and mouse game.
Right, and they do it in a professional way.
Boosie is the most talkative nigga. You talk about everybody else. You got on live. You offered a cop to quit his job. You literally have undermined the cops online. And then the moment that they do something to you, slick, it's not like they did something real crazy. Nigga said, "Wipe me down," and you crying to the internet. I you know what? If you was to tell me, if you was to complain about that, I'll accept it. Boosie, you shut the fuck up. Because Boosie, you talk the most shit. But see, the minute somebody do something to you, you wanna run a fucking whole fucking let's run a what's it called?
Smear campaign?
No, what's the shit where they say like a protest? You wanna run a protest, you want everybody to come and do this, like, no. Boosie,
I said I was one of your prayer warriors, man. I'm glad y'all shit.
That's all I'm saying. Like, bro, no, don't do that, Boosie. You talk a lot of shit. What do you expect? You thought it was just gonna be all right, Mr. Boosie? No, they ain't fucking with you. They hate your guts, nigga. The fuck? They don't like you. That's all I'm saying. And they probably was fans when they was younger. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here come that wipe me down, nigger.
Yeah, they probably liked all that shit, bro. They probably was strolling. They probably was like fucking Kappas and shit, Qs in college, and they used to stroll to wipe me down, man. You know what I mean? 07, 06, shit like that. My whole thing is just that's just my whole thing. It's not really about what they can and can't do. Obviously, we know that we've been known that the cops gonna be in the line, right? We can agree with that. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Boosie had too many interactions with cops not to know what they about. Stop crying. It is what it is. That's all I'm saying. Boosie, do better, nigga. Man, let's get to that. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Say what? Say what? What's the scenario?
Hey.
I ain't even write my shit down, but I got 2 of them.
Yeah, we can do those 2 and get up out of here.
All right. Let's just say you got a wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
You done had this wife 14 years.
All right.
2 kids. 14 and 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
You and your wife, she always went both ways. Y'all used to, have little threesomes, do whatever y'all do, shit like that. She like women. And then one day she comes up to you and says, I want to identify as a man. I've always felt like a part of me was man, and I'm ready to explore that, right?
But
her name is Kyrie. Her name is Kyrie, so she's saying I'm still Kyrie, but I'm just a brother man now. Just name me like the next few steps that you gonna do in this situation.
Could I ask a question before that?
Yeah.
Does she already dress like a man, or is she about to start?
Let's just say that she was like one of those wives, like where like, she like when your homies over, she watched the game with y'all. She can hoop, like she played a little basketball in college. Like you knew that she kind of grew up a little tomboyish, but she's still a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But now she's just fully like kind of made a decision, like she said this is what she wants to be. Would you try to talk her out of it? You saying to hell with you? What's the next step for you?
Does that make me gay?
Listen, what did I walk into? Listen, man, it's been wild.
Shit. I mean, I gotta know what changes you make it after you say, like, are you just saying, oh, I identify as a man?
I want to be a man.
Like,
I want to be Kyrie.
So what? I would have 1,000 questions. So like, what? Are you trying to have surgery? Are you
possibly?
Oh, well, okay, baby. That's what you do. I love you. We're gonna take care of these kids, but I am not a gay male. I respect that you want to be a straight man, and that just us together ain't gonna work. We will be a great co-parents. You will be my homeboy, my nigga.
Y'all gonna go out for drinks at
the bar. We can go pick up chicks together. But
y'all can run a train on them.
We can.
It's like I can't touch you.
But if you the day you decide to identify yourself as a man, you
ended this relationship.
You're now messing with my sexuality because I am a straight male, and I respect that you want to be identified as a straight male. So we're gonna be 2 straight males that just happen to have kids together, and we gonna have to, our kids are old enough to try to understand. But we're gonna go ahead and get that paperwork drawn up.
Paperwork and don't expect half because you made.
You a man. You a man. You leave with your 100, and I'm gonna leave with my 100, and. We can, from the day you tell me this, I'll sleep in the other room until, we work out how we going to sell this house so we can both split it 50-50 and we go our separate ways. Hell, we could be roommates, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. For a little bit.
Yeah, you said that. I mean, I don't really got too much.
Like I said, I will not be mad at you if that's what you want.
The day that you identify as a man is the day that you ended this relationship because I can't do nothing with that.
Like I said, I'm straight.
I'ma always love the no child support. Yeah, you made a decision. Or shit, you pay me child support because I'll be the girl of this relationship. If you the nigga, I'm the girl.
That's a we support.
Pay me. Pay me. I'm filing child support. Shit. Since we identify in anything, I identify as a woman that needs child support.
Like who?
But I'm a man in every other faction of life. No, so that's just we playing identification games. Fuck that.
Cause now you're gonna challenge me. Like, nah, I'm the man of the house. No, I'm the man of the house. No.
Yeah, like how we gonna live together?
Like
what?
Somebody.
My dick's bigger than yours.
It's my homegrown. You're a plastic.
Come on, man. Let's stop playing, man. You already know that relationship. That was Jasmine's question, by the way, that she gave me an idea for. So yeah, that's over with.
Jasmine.
I wish you did.
Hey, nigga, now she might really be running shit around here, Justin. I don't know what the hell she gonna have you do.
Nigga, please. Man, she become a nigga. That mean I can smack that motherfucker. I can beat her up.
You better make sure the paperwork already put in stand that she a man.
Last question before we get out of here. You got in a tragic accident 3 years ago, right? Okay. You're married, this same nigga, right? Let's new scenario, same people, right?
14 years.
You got in a 14 years. Y'all been married 14 years. Y'all got 2 kids, 14 and 11. Wonderful relationship. But 3 years ago, you got in a car accident and you basically can't walk. You also, they took your masculinity away from you. You cannot rise your penis, right? So you can't smash your wife no more, right?
Mm-hmm.
You notice your wife just be jolly, like lately she just been jolly a lot. She's singing in the shower. That's how she used to do whenever you used to, get her right in the bedroom. And you notice she hadn't been doing that. So like one day you follow her, whatever you do, and you figure out that she's been having an affair with somebody. You confront her. She ends up confirming it, and she says, "Look, I love you, but I also need some dick." And you say, "Listen, I'm getting better. I can actually stand now for like 10 seconds. I've been trying to, I've been wanting to surprise you in a couple months. But what I'm saying is, basically he says, look, now that you know I can walk and shit, are you going to stop fucking with homie?" And she says, no. Like,
just because you can walk don't mean your dick work.
He's saying like, I'm progressing. I'm going to be the man you want. Whose side are you on? Is she like low down? Should he accept that she told him the truth? Like, what do you think about this whole scenario?
I mean, me, after 14 years, I'm probably gonna encourage it before you even get a chance to go out and do it. I probably would have told you this.
So you would tell your wife to go get some dick with somebody else?
I would rather you just get some dick and it be that. And if you feel like you're falling for somebody else and you want to leave me because I can't fulfill your sexual needs, and we've been together 14 years and that's all it takes for you to up and leave and like fall in love with another nigga and be gone, then shit, just leave me. But I'm not going to deprive you of sex just because I can't get it up. Like, I'm not that selfish. Like, it would hurt inside for a minute, but I'm going to understand that shit. You got needs. I ain't got them needs no more because my dick don't get hard. You still got needs, and I mean, shit, there are women out here that could just go fuck niggas and not get emotionally attached to the nigga. So, I mean, that's my answer.
I don't know. I really don't know how to answer that. Because I don't know if I got the will to be letting you just go out and fuck on other niggas. Or fuck a nigga and you my wife. Like, I ain't that open.
She gonna do it regardless. Do you want to know or do you not want to know?
I don't need to be in no relationship then. It might just need to be a rap. And I just go on my way, you go on yours. That's just me. Like, I ain't really willing for all that. I ain't going for all that, to be honest with you. I don't know. Maybe that's the cancer in me or something. But I ain't really playing them type of games. Like, you got it. You can go and handle it, and no, it is what it is. Now, after I done stood up and basically I done told you, like, I'm getting to the point now where, like, I'm going to be able to physically be where I need to be, and you say, nah, I'm still doing this, that's how I know it ain't about.
I mean, but you ain't there yet. You said it's a potential. You on the right track, but you ain't there yet.
So is his mouth not working? Hands? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's other ways to get pleased, you know. So my whole thing is, if you so content on fucking somebody else as my wife, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm not willing to do that. Obviously, you open to that, so I ain't knocking it. I'm just not open to you smashing other people.
I'm not gonna say that's gonna be the happiest moment of my life. Finding out like you about to.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm not finna sit here in misery. I'm already going through enough as is as a nigga who like mentally, like, I can't fulfill my wife's need. I can't be who I need to be. I already got too much going on with me to be worried about where you at, what you doing, with who. You could say you just fucking, but then that could turn into something else and it get messy. Like, I'd rather not just even deal with that, and I'll just deal with me. That's how I look at it. I'll just deal with me. Like, I'll be more content and happy knowing that you not doing me wrong, and you get to do whatever you want to do because you can't help me out. You tired, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. So that's what I'm saying. Like, let's just part our ways and keep it moving. That's just my personal opinion. That's my personal belief. I know who I am, and I ain't dealing with that type of shit. That's just me. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Yeah. So, did we miss anything before we get out of here?
We hope to have the whole cast here next week, guys.
Yeah, y'all fuck niggas.
A lot of niggas on vacation. It's summertime.
Who knows if we really gonna do it on Thursday? We might be back on Friday.
Friday or Saturday. It just depends,
Friday,
you know.
Saturday, yeah.
But shit, y'all stay subscribed
You know, we gonna be on
to the
time.
pages. We gonna let y'all know we gonna be on our time, and yeah, man. What episode again?
136.
136. We out.
Y'all know what the fuck going on. Big Gunna. Let's get it.